What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy Enlightened Luciferian coming at y'all once again. Welcome. Hope y'all been enjoying the series. If you're watching this around children, you already know the immediate deal. These videos are not for children. These are for adults only, as it is already queued in my video queue. So I'm just saying that just in case you might watch this around children, because I do have a penchant to use strong language. Now, also to mention, this does not constitute legal advice, nor does it constitute anything anti-government. The sole purpose of this information is for informational and educational purposes only. Period. Periodo. So anyway, per my last video, it was very funny because the shadow banning is real, people. The shadow banning is real. When I was reciting the laws on certain stuff, the mic got cut. Now my mic works very well. I always make sure that my particular equipment before I record is very functional. You know what I'm saying? I don't mistreat my equipment. I don't, misuse my equipment. But I just found it very peculiar in my last video where they muted certain parts of the law in regards and respects to, me trying to educate people. We already know who's doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It just shows you that I'm doing what's necessary. And the powers that so-called be, who will no longer be in a very short while, they want to keep y'all from learning the truth. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's the thing about social media, that a lot of these so-called, and I keep saying so-called for a reason, these so-called powers that be, they don't want y'all to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? They're afraid that the moment you wake up, game over. You know what I'm saying? And now they know that a lot of people with the dissemination of information have come to a reconciliation and within themselves, and they put more determination in finding out the truth instead of just regurgitating the lies that we've been told. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about freedom of speech, but at the same token, it's like, why are you blocking up the speech? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't get it from me, you're going to get it from somebody else. It's on some other platform. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. And I'm the person who goes out of his way to make sure that y'all know what is necessary for y'all to know. So there's no discrepancy for you to handle your business. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm not one that goes with the agenda. I'm not a creator that goes with the agenda. I'm not with the agenda. I'm not down with this totalitarianistic New World Order type shit. I'm not down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of the reasons why I don't get a lot of likes. I don't get a lot of views. I don't get a lot of clicks. I don't get a lot of that because I'm not with that shit. And I don't work for nobody, save myself. You know what I'm saying? With the blessings that the Most High has given me to basically use my talents on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I reject the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm not with that agenda. And as long as I stand on righteousness, it is what it is. Not speak in the face of evil. You know what I'm saying? I spit in the face of evil. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is. But when you tell the truth, man, the truth shall make you free. And just remember that. Anywho, with that being said, let us proceed. Now, I know when I said something about, the Social Security number and having an authorization form, right? Now, in order for you to be held liable in any way, which you can't be because you didn't create the Social Security nexus, you have to realize that anytime you fill out an application online, you know what I'm saying? See, they try to do away with paper. I like the old way. You know what I'm saying? I like the old way. I like paper. You know what I'm saying? Because online, you just filling in fields. You know what I'm saying? You're filling in the information that they're requiring you to fill in. But I like paper for a reason, because paper leaves a trail. Digitization, you can wipe that. We already know that. However, I told y'all there's a form you're supposed to fill out, particularly before you even do business with any entity, whether you're opening up a bank account, whether you're about to take out a loan, anything. There's a form you're supposed to fill out in order to give them authorization. Well, which is basically Social Security Administration to give them authorization to release this information to that entity. Now, you would send this form, I'm about to show you, hold your horses. You would send this form to the Social Security Administration, and then you would also send it to the entity in which you want to do business. So there's a meeting of the minds. Now you have joined there, okay? Now you have the Social Security Administration in your business, which is basically what it is. And now they are aware that this entity is utilizing this number. Now, what form is that? Without further ado, let's go. Here you go. You have a form SSA-89, also known as the authorization for the Social Security Administration to release Social Security number verification. So it's a Social Security number verification form, and this is what you will use it for. Okay? Let's go over some things. Okay. Reason for authorizing consent. And it says, please select one. So say, for instance, if you wanted to apply for a mortgage, to open a bank account, to apply for a credit card, to apply for a loan, to open a retirement account, to apply for a job, to meet a licensing requirement or other, which means that you would basically write that in yourself. Now it says also they're going to need this information too with the following company, also known as the company, which is their reference point. So say, for instance, if you wanted to go open up a Navy Federal, account, that's where you would put Navy Federal. If you wanted to go apply for a mortgage, you would put Coldwell Banker, okay? You would actually have to put the company's name and the company's address and the name and address of the company's agent, if possible. Agent's name and the agent's address, which means that if you have a real estate agent, you need their name and you need their address. Yes, people. You need their physical name and you need their physical address. If indeed they tell you that they can't give it to you, don't do business with them. They got some shady practices, because anybody that's really about their business and really is transparent about how they conduct business will give you their name and their address. Now, you're telling them that I'm sending you this for the purposes of Social Security Administration verification. I don't want your personal name. I don't want your personal address for my own sake. This is what needs to go on the paper. And you need to make this clear to them that this is what needs to go on this documentation, which is why I said you send one to the Social Security Administration and you send one to them. They have to fill that in. Only thing you have to fill in is your printed name, your date of birth, and the number. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now, the consent is only valid for 90 days. Okay? That means that after that 90-day expiration period, it's over with. So let's just say January, February, March. You apply for it in January up until the date from when you actually filed it with them. You put that on notation, and then you go up until March until the day of the 90-day expiration period. That's it. That's all you got to do. Okay? So it's valid from January to March. That's a 90-day period. Okay? Now, even though February has 28 days, you still elapse it into the period of the time into March. That is it. That's all you give them. That's all the time they should really ever need in regards to any commercial transaction whatsoever. So, with that being said, you get the idea. You sign it, and the date you sign it. Okay? Now, it says that furnishing information is voluntary. However, failing to provide all the party information may prevent us from releasing information to a designated company or the company's agent. We will use the information to verify your name and social security number. We may also share your information for the following purposes, called routine uses. So now they're giving you full disclosure, okay? To contractors and other federal agencies is necessary to assist us in efficiently administering our programs, and to student volunteers, persons working under a personal services contract, and others when they need to access this information in our records in order to perform their assigned agency duties. In addition, we may share this information in accordance with Privacy Act and other federal laws. For example, where authorized, may use and disclose this information in computer matching programs, which our records are compared with other records to establish or verify a person's eligibility for federal benefit programs and or repayment or incorrect or delinquent debts under these programs. A list of routine uses is available in our Privacy Systems Act of Records Notice SORN 60-0058 entitled Master Files of Social Security Number Holders and Social Security Number Applications, as published in the Federal Register, also known as the FR, on December 29, 2010, at 75 Federal Regulations 82121. Additional information, the full list of all our SORNs is available on our website. They give you the website. I'm not going to read the Paperwork Reduction Act. And what you do, at the bottom, you tear this off. This is what you tear off. Keep for your records. So, people, with that being said, that is a healthy way to release information to any entity, and that's in less than 12 minutes. Just is that simple. Now, a lot of people be like, well, what's the purpose of the form? I just explained it to you, knucklehead. I just explained it to you. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that whenever any entity, for whatever purposes, asks you for a social security number, you must furnish that form. A lot of y'all want to go with the digitization. Y'all think that's convenient. Some of y'all are really at a disadvantage. I like to go with the old ways of paper and mailing. Paper and mailing. Mailing and paper. Paper and mailing. It makes things very simple for you. Now, a lot of people be like, well, what are you talking about? Because if you mail it, you have a record of a mailing. And this must go to, again, say for instance, if you wanted to apply for a loan. Don't try to do it over the phone, people. You ask them for their mailing address, and you ask them, you type up a letter. Take some time. Handle your business. Stop trying to think that you're going to handle some shit over the phone and they're going to take care of it for you. Get out of that mind state. Stop being fucking lazy. You know what I'm saying? Stop being fucking lazy. And take your time and do some due diligence to keep your ass out the sling for when they try to come at you later and say that you done fucked up because you created a liability because you was fucking lazy. You know what I'm saying? Do it the old way. Paper and mailing and cover letters. Paper, mailing, and cover letters. That's what you do. That's what you build your evidence on. So if you want to apply for a mortgage, you have their information. So that way, you people with mortgage problems, who y'all can't even know who the fuck y'all agents are, to even bring them and summons them to court, you could summon them to court if you had their fucking name and their address. But you don't. Now you're sitting there looking crazy. Talking about foreclosure. You don't even know the person you did business with. See what I'm saying? You people that's applying for credit cards. You don't even know who you do business with. So whoever, say for instance, you on the phone. You ask that person for their name and address. Don't they ask you for your name and address? What the fuck's the problem? You know what I'm saying? You need to get their name and address as the company's agent. You need to get their name and address. That's who you're doing business with. That's the person who has access to your information. Now you get it. I hope the fuck you do. I hope you do. But I'm just the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Game is game. Straight up. Game is game. Y'all need to stop letting these people bully y'all and fuck y'all lives over because this is the way that you do business. Getting approved for something with no record of anything means you really probably didn't get approved for shit other than access to your free information that you voluntarily gave up. You see what the form said? It's voluntary. You don't even know who you're doing business with. That's why half of y'all motherfuckers in debt now. Looking crazy, don't know where to begin. Because from the beginning, you messed up. And I'm here to show y'all how to do it the right way. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You can't shoot the messenger. I suggest you shoot the debt collector. Not really saying condoning violence. I'm just saying I'm remixing the idiom. But basically, you get what I'm saying. So it's early in the morning. It's fucking 29 degrees outside. My hands are fucking freezing. Like, seriously, I gotta cut the heat on, because for real. Nose running and shit. Winter is here. That's for damn sure. For real. I gotta cut the heat on. But y'all get what I'm saying. Please enjoy the information. Please enjoy the content. It is what it is, people. You know what I'm saying? I tell you no lies, nothing but truth, irrespective of the shadow banner. Agents, fuck you. You already know how I feel about y'all. Period. And that will never change. That will never change. You know what I'm saying? But y'all stay tuned. Like I said, people, y'all want me, I'm gonna keep kicking this content. And it's not a want on y'all behalf. I'm gonna keep doing it regardless. But you know, since YouTube demonetized my channel, people please, I ask people support. You know what I'm saying? I leave my PayPal, I leave my wife's Cash App in the video description. It is what it is, people. Contribute. I don't give a fuck what it is, how big, how small. It don't matter. It is what it is. It just shows your appreciation for the content that I give y'all that y'all not gonna get nowhere else. That's all. And anybody that got some smart shit to say, it is what it is. If you broke, just say that. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Workman worthy of his wages. You know what I'm saying? I take the time out of my day to put this up there for you so you don't get fucked over. You ain't gonna get it like this nowhere else. So I believe, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say the word entitled, but I believe that I am worthy of my wages. You know what I'm saying? If you want consultations, email me. Please do not fucking email me asking me no questions about how much shit is, because when I put the price out there, that's what it is. And I don't have time to be motherfuckers shopping with me like this TJ Maxx out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna do what you need to do, you're gonna leave a number, or you're gonna kick rocks. If you don't get no response from me, you know why. From this video, you know why. I'm not gonna respond to you unless you standing on business. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't about business, you just out there just flandering and floundering, I don't have time for that shit. I have zero tolerance for that shit. I have zero tolerance for that shit. You know what I'm saying? People be leaving these little paragraphs, asking questions. I delete them shits. So, to be honest with you, I delete them emails. I really do. If you don't leave no number, you ain't about no business, you ain't ready to schedule no consultation, you ain't ready to come to the table with no fiat, don't fucking email me. You know what I'm saying? Might sound harsh to some people, but oh, the fuck well. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be bullshit with folks. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? So in the subject line, if you know how to use emails, put it in the subject line consultation. Put in the subject line, you need documentation. Put in the subject line. But don't ask me no motherfucking question. Don't ask me no motherfucking question. Don't ask me how much this is. Don't ask me that shit. Because I'm going to delete it. I'm just going to let you know right now. I'm going to delete it. And I'm not going to respond to you. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the Sigma in me. I don't play that shit. I don't waste time. Don't waste my time. I won't waste yours. You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. If you ain't standing on business, don't contact me. If you know you a little short on change, don't contact me. Period. You know what you got going on in your life. But don't contact me if you ain't ready. Because I stay ready. You know what I'm saying? So my time, I value my time. Give a fuck what nobody had to say about that shit. I value my time. You know what I'm saying? And my time is valuable, which means I place a value on my time. So if you don't get that mathematics, you might as well cut this motherfucking video off and go to fuck somewhere else. Straight up. Go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember last week, it's a little bit off the fly, but I remember last week somebody was like, well, why y'all always charge people? Motherfucker, everything you do in life, motherfucker gonna charge you. Fuck is you talking about? When the last time you got free gas? You know what I'm saying? When the last time you got free groceries? When the last time you went to a hospital, they gave you treatment, you got free treatment? Fuck wrong with you? That's one thing that kills me though. Like, y'all don't have that same energy, and it's not for everybody. This is not for everybody. This is just for a select few who say this dumb shit. When the fuck did you ever get anything for free? We gonna call it what it is. When? Everything comes with a price. Stop living in that delusional ass little bubble. I ain't gonna spit my good deeds out there for what I've done for people, but I had to get to know what their situation was. That's all I'm gonna say. But come on, man, if a motherfucker telling you that this is what it is, this is what it is. You can't tell a motherfucker how to run their shot. You can't. Vending machines tell you, put $1 in if you want this motherfucking $1 and some change and you want this motherfucking drink. Do you argue with the vending machine? No. See what I'm saying? When the judge tell your ass pay for that motherfucking ticket that you done got for moving violations, do you argue with the motherfucking judge like that? Hell no. You don't. Like I said, this is not for everybody. This is just for the select few who think that they're going to try to get over on the motherfucker. Like I said, redemption, it really ain't for all people. I'm just going to be real. It really ain't. It really is not. And I'm going to be the person to say that shit. Fuck all that naivety, trying to be polite, making it seem like we all going to be safe. Half you motherfuckers are going to perish in this motherfucking Babylonian system, whether you like it or not. Even people watching this video. For real. I'm perishing this shit. Because y'all gonna go right back to doing what the fuck, when y'all cut this video off, I'm gonna go right back to doing what the fuck y'all been doing. A lot of y'all ain't standing on business. You think I'm gonna let you interrupt mine? Fuck out of here. I ain't gonna let you interrupt my business? Not at all. Knock it off. What is you talking about? That's my point. I'm just a man who's a messenger, who educates people to the utmost. And like I said, if my education on my channel, that's why I said I'm gonna limit my channel to a Zoom meeting of some serious-minded, constructive people. I would rather take, out of all these 10,000, damn near 11,000 subscribers, give me 10 of them. And I'm good with that. Give me a year with 10 dedicated souls. That's all I need. 1 year, I guarantee you, I had a motherfucker sharper than the goddamn sword. Give me 10. That's all I need. That's all I motherfucking need. 10 dedicated people. I don't care about sub numbers growing on my channel. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Give me 10 people who are willing to pay a subscription fee. I had your ass lined the fuck up straight. Fuck them naysayers and the beginners. I don't have time for beginners no more. As of 2024, come 2024, it's advanced class. I don't have time for beginners. I've been doing this shit too long to be dealing with beginners. I need 10 dedicated people willing to pay a subscription fee for a fucking year. That's it. And I promise you, in my class, you will not fucking fail. Because I show you time and time again, even with my own experience in my life, I don't lose. I don't fucking lose. Straight up. So when you, for the masterclass, a year subscription, I'll give you the fee in the email. If you serious about this shit. That's my word. And that's the only thing I got in this world. My motherfucking word. That's it. 10 dedicated souls. Give me 10. That's all I need. Hey, sharper than a whip, boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have you sign no agreements and none of that shit. It's going to be a secret society, and don't share none of this information with motherfuckers that ain't worthy to know this shit. How about that? That's what you do. When you join my motherfucking saga. Straight up. Because everybody ain't gonna get it. Half y'all people, y'all be trying to talk to people about these situations, and they act like they don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Good. Don't find no fault in that. Because it ain't for them anyway. Now, a lot of people might come across and saying that's arrogant and everything. No, you don't cast your pearls before no motherfucking swine. Straight up. Like I said, between now, from the day of this recording, hold up. From the day of this recording, which today is, hold on. Today is 11/30/2023. By January 1st, I need 10 dedicated souls to head into 2024. 10. That's all I need. Between now, at the recording of this video, which is at 6:42 in the morning, at 11/30/2023, I need 10 people. 10 people in the comment section. I will check this video again. I need 10 people. 10. That's all I need heading into 2024. I'll work with you all the way through 2024 and have your ass straight the fuck up. 10. I don't care about all these other subscribers. Most of them just sitting here looking at it for entertainment purposes, to be honest with you. And I'm going to be blunt. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be curt like a motherfucker. Most of them just sitting there just looking at this shit like it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? This ain't entertainment for me. This is work. So people who are dedicated, the real ones, you know what to do. It's 11/30/2023. Email me. I'll leave my email in the comment section and the video description, so that way, not misconstrued. 10 people. 10 people who are willing to pay the subscription fee. Let's get this shit done. This is the masterclass year, 2024. I don't have time to deal with beginners. I don't. I do not. As much content as I put on here throughout the years, I'm done with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm done. This is the masterclass 2024. And I mean that with every fiber in my goddamn being. But if you want to pay that subscription fee for 2024, you better come with your wallet right. That's all I got to say. Other than that, that's what it takes to join the masterclass. Period. Other than that, no pleadings, no entreaties, none of that. It's a new year. And I want people who've been following me for years, that been rocking with me. Y'all supposed to be on point. Y'all supposed to be on deck. Y'all still searching other people's content, searching other people's channels. They not giving y'all no remedy. But here I am showing y'all with ease. I get remedy with my own life. Not some shit that they reading out of a book and try to convince you that they can do. I'm doing this shit in real time. But if you don't want that, turn my video off and skedaddle to Seattle. Straight up. 10 people, comment section. Drop it or email me and say subscription fee. It's on. Let's get it 2024. Let's roll. Peace, light, love. See y'all soon. Agents, fuck you. Don't enroll.